New at 11, the head of a police department about 25 minutes outside of Indy is using his experience with COVID to urge people in smaller communities to take the virus seriously. The Greenfield police chief struggled as his health declined. And tonight he tells WRTV's Cornelius Hawker people have a responsibility to keep themselves and each other safe to avoid physical and emotional consequences.
We want to make sure that everyone is safe.
We're used to seeing Greenfield Police Chief Jeff Rash like this, informing his community about how his officers are keeping them safe. So it's not surprising the chief is talking about his COVID-19 diagnosis, hoping to keep others safe from what he is now experiencing.
I really hope that people that are going through this, or people who haven't gone through this, realize that there may be some long-term effects.
Chief Rash got his positive COVID test back on November 2nd, and he tells me the first week was fine, no symptoms. The second week, some symptoms, but not bad. So what happened next surprised him.
But then it was in the third, fourth, fifth week that, after I was back to work, where I started having, some difficulties with, a heart rate and some heart rhythms and different things. Having a realistic conversation with people sometimes becomes difficult to try to stay focused. And so the COVID brain fog that I've heard people talk about is very real.
The chief is talking about everything he's going through because he knows he's not the only one in his town dealing with this.
We have meetings regularly with our healthcare professionals here locally in Greenfield. And, they are seeing almost daily something new or another issue that people are having with regards to COVID.
Greenfield, like a lot of smaller towns, is close-knit. Everyone is connected one way or another, which makes the COVID-19 deaths in their city and county especially personal.
Sadly, I've lost track of the number of people that I know here locally that have either lost a loved one or I've known firsthand that have died from this.
So his message is simple. Do what you can to help keep you, your family, and your community safe.
I think that people are doing a much better job, and hopefully that just sharing my story will hopefully make an impact where it'll help others to do the same.
Working for you, Cornelius Hawker, WRTV.
The police chief is wearing a heart monitor until the end of the month to keep track of his lingering COVID-19 health issues.